President Donald Trump has decided to sack Anthony Scaramucci as his communications director Monday, in the latest dramatic staff shakeup to rock the White House. The president himself concluded that profane remarks by Scaramucci attacking senior administration members were inappropriate, the White House said, as General John Kelly flashed new authority over all staff working inside the White House on his first day on the job. Anthony Scaramucci will be leaving his role as White House Communications Director, the White House said in a brief statement. Mr. Scaramucci felt it was best to give Chief of Staff John Kelly a clean slate and the ability to build his own team. We wish him all the best. The official statement came just minutes after the New York Times first reported the news on Monday, and came hours after the president tweeted there was no WH chaos. Scaramucci started the job just a week ago, and immediately shook the White House with controversial statements, including vulgar attacks on senior White House staffers, along with a vow to hunt down leakers. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders declined to answer questions about whether Trump asked Scaramucci to leave or whether Kelly pushed him out to get a clear line of authority. He does not have a role at this time in the Trump administration, Sanders said. I don't have much else to add, she said when pressed for details. She indicated that Kelly had full authority within the White House. She said all White House officials, including Ivanka Trump and son-in-law Jared Kushner, would report through Kelly. That includes everybody at the White House, she said. The president certainly felt that Anthony's comments were inappropriate for someone in that position, and he didn't want to burden General Kelly also with that line of succession, Huckabee Sanders saw. Asked if Trump regretted hiring the short-time Scaramucci, Huckabee Sanders said, I'm not going to get into anything beyond what I've already said on that front. Getting rid of Scaramucci was among Kelly's first orders of business. Almost immediately after getting sworn in, Kelly told Scaramucci he needed to leave. That happened at 9:30 a.m., Axios reported, citing a source who said Kelly needed to assert his influence but was gracious in the way he did it. The White House was able to keep a lid on the news for a few hours before it appeared in the New York Times. The report characterized Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump as being fully supportive of Kelly, to whom they would now report. Having touted Scaramucci, they were pleased that he accomplished his purpose of forcing out Priebus, according to the report. Scaramucci's sudden exit was a demonstration of the four-decade Marines' effort to seize control of the operation of the White House. General Kelly has the full authority to operate within the White House and all staff will report to him, she said. She said Scaramucci and Kelly came to the decision by mutual agreement, although the official statement issued by the White House said it was Scaramucci's idea. Asked about any changes in Spicer's role, he is expected to leave at the end of August, Sanders said, I'm not aware of any changes that have been made on that front. She made it apparent that Trump was behind the decision. We all serve at the pleasure of the president, but I think that this was a mutually agreed conversation that took place between several people. Scaramucci unleashed a profanity-laced tirade against resigned Chief of Staff Reince Priebus and Steve Bannon last week. Priebus resigned Friday. Former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer, a Priebus ally, quit the day Scaramucci's appointment was announced. A White House official predicted to DailyMail.com last week that Scaramucci wouldn't last long. Neither Priebus nor Bannon publicly pushed back at Scaramucci for the comments. Trump reportedly thought less of Priebus for failing to defend himself. In a CNN interview after his departure, Priebus declined to after Scaramucci and continued to laud Trump's accomplishments. A White House official said Monday that no one on Trump's senior staff, including Bannon, Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump, Spicer, and Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, objected to Scaramucci's firing. General Kelly's arrival turned out to be a neat solution to a real problem of Anthony's own making, the official said, requesting anonymity to speak freely. I don't think anyone was shocked. Mostly relieved, said the official. The White House statement on Scaramucci's sudden exit echoed the same language Priebus used to announce his departure, deploying the same phrase, "clean slate." Scaramucci was seen in an animated conversation with counselor to the president Kellyanne Conway early Monday afternoon. He was escorted off White House grounds, a source familiar with the scene told CBS News. He is the second White House communications director, following Mike Dubke's resignation. Spicer also filled in doing the position. Scaramucci never denied the profane comments, although he wrote on Twitter that he would refrain from such comments in his new role, and complained he shouldn't have trusted a reporter. Monday was the first day for new Chief of Staff General John Kelly, who is seeking to wrestle control of a chaotic and leak-prone White House. Fox News reported Monday afternoon that Kelly was behind the firing. Trump hailed Kelly at a cabinet meeting Monday, lauding his accomplishments at the Homeland Security Department, which he headed before his new assignment. Scaramucci himself began the job with seeming carte blanche from the president on a mission to root out leakers. On his first and only trip to the White House podium, he announced that then-deputy spokeswoman Sarah Huckabee Sanders would be elevated to press secretary.